You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the brick surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you. Though it is calm and caring, you cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. And though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
Everybody's rested. Alright, let's go find our boy.
Agreed.
Let's find the field post inn.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to
Well
indulge
then,
in
our
old...
paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, and we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I have heard nothing but tales of thy exploits, and time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast, quite the burden for one so young. I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything in plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Gorion predicted. All that remains to determine motive. Gorion, you knew him? But you said nothing before. It was neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe in other people's affairs. Such is the case now as well. But you could tell me so much about Gorion and myself alike. Please stay a while. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to the self, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I will offer a small tidbit of information, though. Thou hast likely heard the same from another source already. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of traveling in the northeast. The search in that direction will no doubt yield fruitful results. With this, I shall take my leave. Okay.
You smell.
Blue Cosdor, someone in the Jovial Juggler gave me a gold piece to come find you. Take a moment, child. I think I know who you are talking about. Do you mean Officer Vi? We have already spoken with her. Yeah, she's really nice, isn't she? Well, I better go before Mama starts to worry. Amora will be with you, okay? Where is this inn? Huh.
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Of course. What do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying
Very
to
well, I shall
capture me.
defend you from these bandits.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here.
We shall protect you.
So, you would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this woman?
By my right as a wizard of Thay, we must study her anomalous power, whether or not she comes willingly.
What anomalous powers are you talking about?
I shouldn't be surprised that one as uneducated as you cannot spot a wild mage when you see one.
Uneducated?
Her spells cause more harm than good. We must extract her secrets and, of course, prevent her from harming herself or others. I have said enough.
No.
Hand her over.
She is with me.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Bring it.
Really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right
What will
now.
you do now? Surely Ekendor will return at some point. No apologies necessary. I was merely doing what any honorable person would do.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
I suppose.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
We're all doomed.
While my stay with you was admittedly fruitless, it has at least been fun. I might even enjoy sharing another ill-fated adventure. Did you ever acquire my considerable talents?
Ah,
Now, back to what I was doing.
yes.
Let's go.
For now.
That's where we need to
Yes.
go. Right.
Here now, get out. I don't like you typing
Excuse
here.
me?
You tell him, Marl.
Agreed. Are you talking to me?
I told you get lost. Ain't no room
Are
here
you
for you
talking to me?
troublemaking strangers. I have a problem with morons armed to the teeth poking through ruins and stirring up creatures better left alone. Jokers like you blow through town with monsters in tow, and then out again leaving us locals to clean up the mess. Oh man, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure, you upset the balance of nature, you flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun and goes out and gets himself killed. Bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass out for it. Or kick your ass for it. I'm sorry for you and your kin. Look, before this gets out of hand, maybe I should just leave. You think you have what it takes, bring it. Hold on, everyone goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal. He was a good boy till your kind came through town, filled his head with nonsense they did, and because of it, he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out of your hide? Because if you were like this at home with him, I would have... No. If you knew him like you think, then you ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone anyway. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. Ain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down. Maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted adventure. That's what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folks for what couldn't be helped. That boy was a firebrand if there ever was. No, he was settling down. He wanted that new plow you bought last year. He got the gold by helping clear kobolds near Olgoth's beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer, just like these folk most likely. Why Chante? Why couldn't he just stay home? The realms call and you go. He sounds a fine lad, taken too soon, but doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy a round and toast his memory with you. Would be fitting, I suppose, to Caner Nathalan. Rest ye well. I would be alone a while. Well, 'tis the calmest I done seen him in a week. Still best you move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Maybe he's upstairs. There he is.
Agreed.
Seems to me like these
Why
men
do you
want a
bother
little
me?
trouble.
Can't you see what I'm in
I'll
a
give him
hurry to
trouble.
get out of this damn town? Perhaps you could tell us why you are in such a hurry. Stop where you are. We know what you're all about. Surrender and spill your guts. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything. Get out of my face. You won't be rid of us that easily. We know you're up to no good. Now tell us everything you know. You know what I'm up to, eh? Well, maybe something you don't know about is my magic skills. You might not believe me, but if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 seconds, I'll blast you to Kingdom Come. You? Wielding magic? We can't suspend our disbelief that much. Come along now and surrender, and we'll have to hurt you. A mage? We don't want no trouble with any mage. You can be on your way. We're not afraid of any mage. If you want to fight, then bring it on. I warned you. Now time to pay the price.
Transix,
I give up.
not afraid
Please
of trouble
live.
such as
I'll
you.
tell you anything you want to know. Spill your guts. If that's what you say satisfies us, then we'll let you live. Okay, I'll talk. I'm a messenger of a man named Tazak. I just ferry messages between him and a fat priest named Molohe. I meet with Tazak at either Headvale or Larswood, east of Friendly Arm Inn. Tazak pays me good, so I keep my yap shut. Can I go? Tazak, you can find him at the Wood Sharp Teeth. He's the captain of the 2 groups of bandits. Their camp's away moving, so I don't know how much luck we'll have finding him. Can I get out of here now? Get out of my sight. We have our heading.
As needed. With caution.
Next, it appears that the bandit.
Be on guard. Cities are full of people, and people cannot be trusted. For now.
Rest while we are here.
With caution.
We'll continue our journey in the morning.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Think carefully.
I need some help.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Right. Let's continue.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
At any cost.
on them.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
As needed.
All this traveling, all this adventure, how do you manage it? Until now, I was barely able to keep my head above water. Yet here with you, it seems almost easy.
You dare to cross my path now, you know how it feels to travel with a powerful protector. You don't have time. Easy. We face our share of danger. Huh?
Oh, well, yes, there's obviously that. I just meant that ordinary things are easier. I'm not constantly worried where my next meal is coming from, or whether a kobold will sneak up and slit my throat as I sleep. Yes, rocks for a pillow, eating clay, all that and more. My fortune seems to have come in waves. Has ever since High Forest.
Is that where you come from?
That's me, born and raised in the thicket. At least until my mistakes piled up high enough to come crashing down on me.
Mistakes can be corrected. I'm sure you weren't forced out.
No, I guess nobody kicked me out. But they would have, if
What
I'd
exactly
stayed.
happened?
A maiming or two, if you don't count the second-degree burns. Completely accidental, and everybody lived. Well, at least I'm pretty sure everybody lived.
Accident happens, even horrible ones.
You really know how to get someone to open up. Why, yes, let me just share intimate details about my past. You put me right at ease.
Take your time. Tell me when you're ready.
During our magical training, we were supposed to summon a sphere of fire. And mine got away from me somehow. One moment I was concentrating, the next moment my classmates were rolling on the floor screaming.
Terrible turn of events, but you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can blame myself. Accident or not, I should have been more careful. I could have taken responsibility or at least fetched a bucket of water. Instead, I ran away, terrified of what I'd
Understand why
done.
you might panic in that situation. Kind of you put it that way. There are times when I've wanted to think that way. I didn't. Still. Afterwards, I ran into the woods and couldn't bear to go back to face the consequences. I snuck back into the village now, and then for food, once to leave a note for my parents, but eventually I had to leave.
I took to wandering High Forest, but I kept running into the wrong people and doing the wrong thing. Eventually, Turlang the tree and grabbed me and said, "Take a hike." Well, maybe not in those words exactly.
And so you left on your journey.
And so I left High Forest. I've been wandering for a while now. I've got a few ideas for a destination, but I'm still considering them. Come, let us continue this journey together.
Sounds good.
For now.
Ah, the traveling carnival.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Sure is a nice carnival they put on. If only there were more people here to enjoy it. Where is everyone? Down in the mines or dead? a combination of the two more often than not. I'm sorry, you folks are here to enjoy the carnival. Don't let me tell you my depressing tales. It's, well, mine's interest us more than the carnival, to be honest. We'd like to figure out what's wrong if we can. What's right? That place has been claiming lives hand over fist, but where else can we find work? It's either death by the demons or death by the dinner plate, and us Asheville folk aren't the type to let our families starve. I'd register with the garrison, but with this bum leg, I ain't no good at fighting, just pushing the old borough, that's all. Sounds like a rough time, man. Hard times.
Wonders I have seen, but I
Yes.
save the best for you.
As needed. Yes.
Travelers from the north, halt! You trespass quite deep into Amanian territory. Perhaps you have come to spy upon our supposed troop buildup. It's quite funny the stupid notions you northern barbarians can get stuck in your heads. Are you saying that Am does not threat Baldur's Gate? Of course not. Our mighty nation has better things to do than attack some self-important barbarian city. Anyhow, take our advice and go back whence you came. Before you go, who are you? Who are you that you would roam about the Cloud Peaks? Very dangerous place at this time of year. Going nowhere we have as much right to be as you do. I am Sendai of the noble merchant house of Anglers, foremost family, and I am Nilgard. Alexander and I have come here to hunt game. Though perhaps you would make for better sport, I assume you would have no problem with this. What kind of monster would hunt his fellow human like a wild animal? Of course, I was not serious. What I said, I did in jest. You, with your barbarian mentality, would of course misconstrue my meaning. Fair lady, well, perhaps you won't misconstrue this. Draw steel. Why? It seems that we have stumbled upon some berserkers. I had suspected as much when I caught your scent a few moments ago, but your behavior clinches. Oh God, Alexander, let us make short work of these peasants.
You've got something coming, pal. Just wait.
Like I'll be
I can carry no
Casting
more.
spells isn't as easy as I make it
We
look.
shall hold
I'm
here.
tired.
You look tired.
Tired.
Rest when we can. Fight when we must.
Uh-huh.
What is the plan?
Okay,
With caution.
continue then. Well, only one more place to go.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Bring it.
For now.
For the fallen!
Was that all?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
You're
My
already
blade will
dead.
cut you down to size.
My goodness, everything was
Think carefully.
That is fine. Bring it. I'll strike down any in our way. Ah. Here we
For
are.
now.
Final marking on the map.
Hi, friend.
None stand against me.
Oh.
Hello there.
Think carefully.
Seems to be some sort of maze. Careful. Stay close.
My blade will cut you down to size.
This place trapped? Watch your step. As I said. Ghost Knight. Oh, together enter, together fall. Such was the vow agreed, none shall be until all are one. Such the vow remains, we must be as one. Quite the maze. Labyrinth of traps. Death. Watch ourselves. Oh, strike me down. Take the armor back.
For the fallen!
Fall!
Okay. Wonder what he meant by take the armor back.
Resist and die!
Come on, Jaheira.
Resist and die!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Let us continue forth.
Here Flaming! Possibly frosty. Death!
This will not be a quick death.
My blade will cut you down to size.
There must be another side, an end. Some sort of ward.
What is it this time? Stand back and watch this.
You require
Let's
aid
continue.
at any cost.
Ogre mage. Puny peoples come to fight. Good. It has been much fun killing the little people of Golikin, but it will be much fun killing you. Come to put an end to your evil tyranny. You and your minions will bother Golikin no more. Prepare to die. Ha! Me prepared for plenty death. All yours. You fall for trap like all others. May Pester's little halflings and heroes come to dungeon. They always have better treasure than simple halflings. Now we fight, you die, and me get all you have. Bring it, big boy. Well, so much for that, huh?
I can carry no more.
Dinkle, what in the nine hells are you doing in my burrow home? I don't know why you're here, but any assumptions you might have about halfling hospitality do not apply to me. When an intruder breaks into my home, I kill him. It sort of smells like kobold in your little hole. I wonder why that is. I thought halflings hated kobolds. Oh no, you found me out. Yes, I'm the one who has been letting the kobolds into our quaint little town. It's just too bad that you won't be alive to tell anyone about it. Yeah, we'll see about that, little guy.
With caution.
I think much clearer with rest.
I've just about seen enough waking hour, slave driver.
Oh, I'm getting a little sleepy.
We will rest soon.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it
We
look.
shall hold
I'm
here.
tired.
You look tired.
Rest when we can, fight when we must.
What you want?
I'll rest outside. Let's leave
Agreed.
This place. First.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
There's no other way out. Ah.
Agreed. As needed.
Let us leave.
As needed.
Well, would you looky there? We have come up into some sort of village. It is maybe an inn.
Yes.
Eh? Who's this then? More intrepid fools on the road to a beating?
Agreed.
All right, let us make rest. Yeah. Now, let us continue our journey, I suppose.
What's that, you scumbag?